bit later today, and I'm going to pull out 10 cards at random from the list and see if that I can remember all of them. Okay, see you then. Okay, so here I am back again. I went away. I spent about 3 or 4 hours studying these 100 cards and using the mnemonic device I suggested before. So let's just see how I went. I'm just going to shuffle the cards like this. They're in no particular order. I haven't reviewed them this morning, so it's a bit harder to remember 24 hours afterwards. You need to review cards and vocabulary maybe 24 hours or less after you've done it the first time, then maybe a day or two after that, 1 week, a month, and 6 months. Otherwise they just fade from your short-term memory. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One extra one, get rid of that. Okay, let's go straight into it, see if I can remember. This word is none. Let's see. 什么是没有? I didn't know this one, but I do now. Okay. Second word is to fold. To fold. That would have to be. And I remember 叠. I would say 直叠. Let's see. Oh, I wasn't absolutely certain about that one, but I got it right. In the right tone too. The flag. This is quite easy. Chi. I didn't know. Whoops! I didn't know that one. Now I do. No, this is another easy one. Because I've been lucky here. Low. D, which is first tone. Okay, that's too easy, that one actually. These. 这些. 这些. That's right. To distract. To distract. That would have to be 分心. You notice there's 2 words. So I just learn 1 word when I see 2 words on the card. I still don't know the exact context of some of these words, so that's why you have to learn with a teacher or a native speaker of the language to get to practice with them. Okay, to divide is the next one. And I would say that's probably another Fen word. Fen kai, both flat. Yep, that's right. Okay, next word is leafy, as in the yard in autumn. In autumn is leafy. This was a tricky one to learn because there's 4 syllables. Okay, so this would have to be. I remember the second one is ye, mao, sheng, and the first one is zheng. So zheng, zheng, ye, mao, sheng. Zheng, ye, mao, sheng. Got the first one wrong. So, not quite right. 枝叶茂盛. So, of course, if you say that in Chinese, you're not going to be understood. But anyway, there's one that I got wrong. To flatter someone. Could be quite useful, this word in China, because the Chinese like to flatter sometimes. Okay, so that would have to be feng chen. Sorry. Yep, that's right. Which is means up to the last one. The closet where you keep your clothes. That would have to be 壁橱. Okay, that's too easy. Maybe I can just choose another couple of words at random. What about this one? To fix. To fix something, that would have to be 修理. Yeah, that's right. Okay, what about to find? Jiao is the second word. Shun, shun, shun jiao. Let's see if that's right. Goodness. Too easy. Oh, there must be something here that I can't do. To discover. Oh, this was a tricky one, I remember. Because I remember Columbus going to America, and some of the terracotta warriors from Xi'an, which is a district in, or a place in China, a city in China. So I remember they're sloped, so that must mean it's Xi'an. And what is the second part of that word? Oh dear, I've actually forgotten what this is. So there's one I need to work on. What's the second part of that image? 3, 2, 1. Oh, bzz, time's up. Fa Xi'an. Okay, so looks like I've got about 90, probably 95% of these words down pat, which is not too bad. A few of them forget, so I'll need to go back and check the ones that I don't know. Now, as I mentioned before, you really need a Chinese teacher, especially if you're just learning Chinese at the beginning, because you won't know how to say the sounds properly. Even me, I'm an intermediate level. Some of these words that I'm saying would probably have some slight problems with inflection or pronunciation. So I would need to go to a Chinese teacher and work them out. And also use them in sentences so that they become natural and they're used in the correct context. Because just reading from a card, you can't really get the context. But you can think of it as like when you start out with a building, you've got to have some bricks. So the vocabulary represents the bricks. And then you start building it and putting it together and refining it and tidying it up at the end. So it looks like I probably learned about 95 or so out of the 100 words that I studied yesterday. So if you really wanted to put time in, 3 or 4 hours a day, for example, or just learn on the weekends, theoretically, if I put a month into this, I could probably learn 2,500 to 3,000 words if I really put effort into it. And once you get up to 4,000 or 5,000 words, and you can understand them when you listen, then you're pretty much getting towards fluency. I'm not saying that you can become fluent in a month, but with repeated practice, I think there's no reason why you can't become quite fluent in Chinese with concerted effort, say within 6 months. I think that's a pretty conservative estimate. I stopped learning for years and years. I just restarted again because I got frustrated with my level of Chinese. I sometimes speak to Chinese people with my work. So that's why I'm starting again. I didn't have this method before, and I just refined it, and I hope it's useful for you. Okay, see you next time.